Hi guys, Louise here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing an art experiment. A while ago, I painted crows at a few occasions using various brushes. And I realized how different those paintings looked. They looked like they were painted by 3 different artists. And I realized my painting style is very much influenced by the brush I'm using. And I still can't really decide which of these styles I like the most. So I figured I'd do this experiment. Paint the exact same painting using 3 of my favorite brushes and compare the results. This is my brush collection. If I'm like most artists, I have way more brushes than I ever use. In fact, the more brushes I get, the fewer I find myself using. My favorite brushes right now are my huge calligraphy brush, my medium-sized round brush, and a slightly larger flat brush. So let's paint a crow using only one of these brushes at a time. I'm gonna use this reference photo. It's from my favorite Instagram account. I'll link it in the description. All I know is her name is Alexandra. She lives in Germany. She's befriended these wild crows and she takes the most gorgeous photos and videos of them. So go follow her if you love crows too. So I'm using this photo. Thanks, Alexandra. And the first thing I'm doing is drawing up a sketch. Then making 2 more copies of that sketch using this really cheap LED light panel or light box, light table, not sure what they're called in English. And now let's begin. This is my most used and most beloved brush, the trusty round brush. It holds quite a lot of water, but it can also create these nice dry brush effects that I like. The size is perfect, both for covering larger areas with paint and doing details, because it ends in a really fine tip. Such a versatile brush. This should be easy, hopefully. for the flat brush. I love flat brushes. They have unlocked a whole new way of painting for me. Look at that smooth, even distribution of color, those super fine lines. It's great both for angular and curved shapes. It has a fine tip for detail work, and I can create straight lines just by dabbing with it. But it does require a different technique than a round brush, and it can be a little tricky. I don't think I've ever done a whole painting with just a large flat brush. Let's give it a shot. Now for the final painting, this time with the calligraphy brush. God, look at how big that is. Now, as you can see, even though it's big, it has a pretty fine tip, but the strength of this brush really is in creating these large, watery, bold strokes. It's expressive, it's messy, it looks very calligraphy-like. It holds a ton of water and often drips all over the place. And you have to work with that. You have to be brave with this type of brush, which I am not, so wish me luck. I don't know. I love this brush, but this paper is a bit too small for it. And also this brush works best for me without a sketch to follow, because it can't really be controlled, and so it gives this messy appearance when you try to control it. But I like some of the details, like the dry brush effect on the feet and the tail. I could have been braver though. Here's the side-by-side comparison. Which one do you prefer? I think I had the most fun painting the round brush one, or at least it was the easiest one. It looks nice and tidy. But I think I like the flat brush one best. Something about those clean, crisp edges really work well on birds, especially when painting wings. So this is one of my flat brush paintings. You can see it on the wings and like the fluffy pants and those feathers on the cheek. Sharp, straight lines. I really like that look. What's your favorite type of watercolor brush? And what do you paint with it? Do you paint portraits, landscapes? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.